To be Indigenous.
Aboriginal.
Indigenous means
Indigenous means
Indigenous means
Aboriginal.
Torres Strait Islander.
Aboriginal.
And Torres Strait Islander.
To be Indigenous means to be proud of where I come from, strong, and that's what I believe.
to me, being Indigenous means keeping up connections with my mob, practicing language when I can, and also knowing the story about where my people come from and how we connect to places when I go back home to country. And I believe if everyone does that, you can connect with anyone out there.
For me, being an Aboriginal man or a Noongar man is knowing where I come from, knowing where I sit within my family structure and being comfortable with that. I've been a Noongar man since I was born, and I know who my family is, and I know where I come from. And for me, it's learning those stories from where I come from, but also when I visit other places is to get to know other stories from other mobs as well. And for me, that's what unites us as a people, and that's what it means to me to be Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander.
Well, to be honest, I don't know what it's like to be anything other than being Aboriginal. It's just been something that I've been so proud to be. My grandparents have always instilled in me to be proud of my culture, but also not just that, to learn from other cultures and to live together and just respect everyone else who's around you.
To be proud of who you are and your family when you come from.
Proud and resilient.
For me, being Aboriginal means everything. I come from a mixed background, so my Aboriginal identity is something that I hold very dear to my heart, and I think it's important to be proud of it. For all the struggles that our elders have put through to get us to the position we are today. And it's important for us to take every opportunity available as well. So for all the kids out there, I hope that you grasp these opportunities like AIM and any other thing that's going on in your communities and take it with both hands.
It shaped me to be the young man I am today. It shaped the way my mother and father have brought themselves up and brought myself up to do today. So if you ask me what it means to be an Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander, it's everything.
Surrounded by my family, know who my family is, be in touch with my land and my country, know what my country is, and also to get in touch with your culture, your language, and practice that and keep that in your family to pass it on to the next generation.
Is to be connected with family, culture, and sharing that story with our younger generation.
This means that I'm a strong leader in my community, that I'm continually growing in my culture, that I'm absorbing as much as I can from my old people, as well as practicing the ways that my past generations have done for centuries, and making sure that I continue that on in the next generation with language, dance, and our values that we have as Indigenous people.
Being Indigenous for me is having an identity, being strong in my culture, knowing my culture, and most of all sharing my stories. Being a strong Torres Strait Islander man is important for me.
Proud of oneself, one's culture and one's community.
I'm a part of a unique culture, the oldest living culture in the world, and that means that I have a responsibility to stand up and show the next generation that to be Indigenous means to be successful.
To be Aboriginal means to be a carer for our land and a carrier of the oldest surviving culture in the world.
We're all different and we all share a history and we all share, thousands of years of culture, but how we interpret that and how we live that is all different. And I think that's what makes us so beautiful, being diverse. So, yeah.
Being Aboriginal to me means family, tradition, values, responsibility and duties to your people. And it's an ongoing life journey. There's no one answer.
It's who I am, it's who I've been brought up to be, and it's who I'll continue to be.
It also means to be successful as well, what we teach at AIM.
Particularly the thing that I love most is connection to the country and the people around us.
Shared experience, the shared culture and the shared pride.
It means that you're part of a bigger support network.
Those three key points there: success, pride and resilience. So, yeah.
So being Indigenous means to be successful.